Oh, another cult. How strong are you guys? Just in case something happens. You're roughly the same, so you're 1.5, you're 1.5. You're a non-issue because you ended up being an asteroid with a ring around it. 2.3. Okay. Let's head back over to our buddies. And then let's piss off the locals. Quantums. Tough little bugger. I'm slightly intrigued by the fact that they didn't move. Collect the loot from your buds. Burrell was paid, that's fine. Obviously we'll have to get bounty in here at some point. I don't know if these wrecks are still going to be here when they're finished in their other job. We're going to grab all the scrap that we can. Go get him, boys. Oh, you're mainly trinium. Okay, we'll come back to you in a second. Our relations with that kingdom have improved now because we've killed the pirates. They're actually the kingdom that owns that next sector of space that we're jumping into soon. Gotta remember the Burrell doesn't have salvagers on it. Got up the last of our torpedoes. Bit of iron on board, that's fine. You have 30k, you have 9k Xanian. Another 8k Trinium. We have another 7k Trinium. Okay. Did I pick up another one? Titanium. Obviously, this ship is definitely a step up from the Warhammer style one that we had. Get another one of these and strapping another 20 turrets onto it would be nice. To burn into the center there, into the big blocks, or I'll just take manual control. There we go. How much are we getting? Yeah, we got a little bit from the resources. Be sure the Burrell can actually deal with all of that. fell back into range of the Milano. But 43,000 trinium, we have... There's 7,000. We have like another 40,000 on the other few ships, so that's not too bad. Now this is the X Rebirth music, but it's reminding me that I said I'd be playing X3. I'll do that tomorrow. Okay. Put that on auto fire. Our fighters are in. Go grab this loot first, and then we'll jump to the next area. Orders. Escort me. Orders. Escort me. We're going to jump to here. Hello. You'll prove yourselves against me. I'm sure you will. When the fighters open up, just pure phasers. Excellent. They were a little strong for these pirates now, which is good, but we know that means nothing when we go to the next sector. We have to run from the pirates in the next area. Let's see, we got more tandem torpedoes. What else? Fusions. Load up the fusions. I was like, where is my other ship? He's right there. Alright. Get our fighters back in. Then we'll jump. That's probably Operation Exodus. I think I did that once. But you know what? I haven't even been looking around to see if there's anything worthwhile on the systems. Bunch of resources. Another Operation Exodus. Oh. That will have a stash next to it. Go. Turret control system, lovely, bit of money. And a battery booster actually is not bad either. Right. So these are all the hidden mass signatures that we're just going around to that we could spot on our other ship. We're in combat. I don't think I'm even gonna move. On that rock. Oh, there's a Zotaner here as well. Beautiful. Our large iron deposit there. Oof. Right on top of us. Not good for them. I was gonna say, don't mind me while I just loot. My guys will kill you. Milano orders. Start salvaging. Fighters, launch and collect my... I didn't even launch my fighters. Jesus. Yeah, we need to move on to the next sector. Get our Xenion tech. Bulk up our ships and get that transporter tech. I'm gonna have to go through all of the turrets that we just picked up as well. Picked up so many in this. Hey, Sully. Okay, this is the Sacramento. I'm going to be making another one pretty soon. I need to check. Bounty. Okay, what could we be doing better? With the top torpedo launcher? Yeah, they're manual torps. So I had to change the model a little bit because it had basically this that's at the back. Yeah, it had that at the front. So I put in these two torpedo launchers manually so that we have actual torpedo tubes. And then we also have torpedo launchers on the bottom there. If the birds of prey, actually the birds of prey have evolved because they were kind of getting outgunned. So that's actually the Burrell. We evolved them into our Königsberg class cruisers. with many more guns. They were just getting to the point where they were outgunned. And then the next thing that's going to join the fleet is obviously going to be the Warbird. Oh wait, that's a size 8? Oh, we could bring the Warbird in. This is one I've been messing around with, adding hangers and stuff like that. That's 14. That's... Yeah, you can see how I've kept just adding stuff to the middle of it in a blocky fashion. Maybe if we went back to like... It's just one of my runs. Maybe we went back to that. It doesn't have... Oh, it does have 2 small hangers, but those hangers are terrible positions. Yeah, I started just messing around with it, and then like I'd love to be able to just do up this model a little bit, because it's pretty good, but I'd like to just do it up a little bit, but I'm not good enough to do that. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to look at. All the new turrets will be flashing white, so we got anti-fighter cannon, got another Klingon disruptor, a double bolter, nice, guns, repair laser, long-range lasers, grabbers that we're never going to use. Over light beam mag. What's the over mean? 621 DPS. 621 DPS. $241 DPS on that. We have triple cannons. I mentioned the restriction. Oh, quantum torpedo launchers again. They're not great damage. Decent range, low damage. Dual lasers, more dual lasers, more dual lasers, plasma guns. Phaser cannon. First of the phaser cannons I've seen. Quantum torpedoes, 7 range. That's crazy. That one quantum torpedo that we have is ridiculous damage compared to all of the others. More railguns. Plasma guns, rocket launcher. Photon torpedo launcher. Bunch of other stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the tri-cobalt device. 1200 DPS. Sound pack effects are fantastic, and then the 2 weapon packs are great. There you can see, I love this, that you can see the fighters from this ship are just flying around it. I love that when you go into build mode. The curves might be possible to do, but I don't know how to do them. When this loads up, I'll show you. We might do like a stream someday, like I think go into creative mode or whatever and start messing around. Where is I'm looking for? I don't think you were here yesterday. See this one? This one has, it's longer, but it has kind of more curves on it. It's a big ass ship too. I just don't like the front of it. So I think he spent so much time doing the curve on the back. It's a little bit long, I think. Well, maybe not even too long. I think it needs to be a little bit wider. And it even has turrets on it, which is kind of a huge thing. Yeah, I like the color of that one too. So like if I could get, and then there's this one is like a smaller version of it. That's a cool little, like that's a 4, you know, that's a small thing that you could get pretty early game. I like that. But even that, if I could scale that up more than a 6 block, kind of just a cool little thing. But these are all the Romulan warbirds. So I kind of like that one overall a bit better, but the back, if the back was more like this one, I think the back of that one, that is done really well. And then put that head on this, head and neck on this one, and take out this section. Then I'd be able to mess around with it a bit. This one is it's a decent attempt. Looks like a future-specific version of the old TV show, this one. Yeah, kind of, yeah. I like what he tried to do. It would just be something I'd want to mess around with. I'd probably like take out that and then try and curve it. I don't know. I don't know how I'd change it, you know? Beyond you? Yeah, beyond me too. I'd also love if someone did the raptor. Maybe the heretics. Anyway, we'll get bounty here. Where you need to go? You need to go to there. Then jump back to there, then jump back to there. And when you're ready, we'll talk. Damn it. There's a Vorcha. There's a Negvar in your man that did these models did them all in this kind of style, which is cool. Kind of over exaggerated style, but still cool. Another Vorcha. Then you go down here. A very different version of it as well. That's a pretty cool one. Yeah, I like the Vorcha. And then there's the old, like, the battleship from, like, Starfleet Command. I think there's another version down here. There is. Cool, too. It's probably the best Vorcha, I think, that I have. Unless... No, we have the Bird of Prey. The Bird of Prey model is really good. Oh yeah, there's this one as well. This one's a bit different too. See how he got the beak? If I could get that beak on the other model. Well, actually, that's not too bad either. Actually, that's workable. And he has the hangers built in as well. Hmm. It's like putting random... If I could do that, I would. If I could cut pieces out of each of the models, resize them and stick them together. Do a kit bash. And then spend like 2 to 3 days messing around with it. I haven't even looked at the mods lately. There could be new versions of these ships up as well. Does this pause the game when I go out? It does. Do that so. And we'll just go. Ah, excellent. They asked me to leave. They shouldn't have asked me to leave. Those torpedo hits. Luke's in danger. Oh, Luke Goblin. There we go. We got him. I totally forgot about these guys. The loot transporter jumped right into that. Give me all the stuff. I think we got a couple of things there. I didn't hit him. Alright, we got his shields down, he was done. Alright, this is the heavily shielded guy. Get rid of this one. Station is still selling stuff in the background. Oh, I should probably launch my fighters again, shouldn't I? Look at his shield dropping now. Here we go. Collect loot, please. What have you got? I'm very glad that we went over the build of this and upped its shielding. I think we doubled its shielding. I could be wrong on that. Stabilizing mainframe wiring. Oh. Only active with 15 subsystem sockets available. Increases maximum processor power. As if you had more than 15. That's kind of cool. I hadn't seen that one before. Interesting. Let me go in here. Go to our inventory and mark everything under... I mean, that's actually good. picking up more stuff. That's actually good. I'm picking up new stuff. I'm gonna mark everything below as junk. And anything you favorite is not marked as junk. So then we can go here, say, hey, buy all my junk. And we now have 5 million. Excellent. That's why we fight pirates. Now, did we get the gold and red stuff? Also, that's kind of a reason just to bring the Mississippi up here, I think. I'm just looking at the edge of the screen to see if there's anything glowing. There's not. So I think we got everything that we wanted. Get the fighters to return. Oh, bounty is there now. I mean, jump up to us. I'm gonna have the bounty mine that trinium rock. We'll hang around to protect it. These must be torpedoes because the fighters didn't pick them up. They are. Oh, there's what I was looking for. See that there? On the top of the screen, you'll see the little red glow. Bounties here. Plasma hull polarizer. I've never actually used the hull polarizers and stuff. It's also another cool thing if you wanted to like role play an NX-01 or something, you know, polarize the hull plate and all that crack. Where's the big blue rock? Go mine that. And our two boys are set to attack all enemies, so the second anyone comes into the system, they'll go after them. Oh, they're not purifying miners, that's right. Or they are purifying miners. And that is kind of why we want the Mississippi to do most of the mining, but we'll do this convenience. I'm pretty sure the bounty, or maybe it doesn't have miners on it. You know there's grappler turrets? I don't know, do we have one? Long range grabber. I think he just pulls things towards you. I don't actually know. Dual kinetic brutal K photons. 400 DPS, 10 kilometer range. Nice. Actually, let's yeah, the tricobalt is still our biggest DPS at 1200. They're just favorited. So then we go to 600 DPS from that beam. And we're down to 400, 300. The Megathor is from a boss. Kinetic rapid photons. Salvagers, chain guns. Dual shooter. What have we actually got on us here? 220, 153. 153 there. So we have a light beam doing 200 DPS at 11 kilometers. I think we might change that for this. For some reason, I think I'll decide to do that. Although, size are you? Size 1. You have 600 DPS on that side. We'll change it out for this one. Oh, right, yeah, I took out both because of the mirror. And you. 1200 DPS just from those two. Insane. Then you have 3 range there. You're 151 DPS. You're one of the defensive turrets. We can change that to this. Oh, it knocked out that one as well, right? I keep forgetting that. Salvager. 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 Crap. I don't want to put like a photon launcher there. What did we have in there? That's the nearest Klingon weapon, which is 165 DPS, very short range. Fierce laser, double bolter. Actually, yeah, we could put in a double shooter there. I don't want cannons on this thing. Two slot. I don't want cannons or chain guns because I think they just look really out of place. Just great reasoning. Whereas even these just look like pulse guns, but that's fine. 5.8 Omicron in DPS. Right, then we need to go in, what have we got? Nuclear, neutron, nuclears, neutrons. You there. Pop them into group 1. And now we just have enough to cover everyone with auto fire. So I don't have to aim them. Lovely. We're at 75,000 trinium. We need 130 odd to build another one of the Mirandas. We have the money now as well because of selling all of our junk. So it is just the trinium that we need. Which means I'm going to jump down here and then I'll leave the guys there. Cover bounty. I want to check in on the Mississippi and see what it's actually got in system to mine, because if it can, we can focus it on uranium. What are you? Cool ship design. Cooler engines. Do a barrel roll. That's right, we own an asteroid in this system that I need to make into something. Bunch of titanium. Our asteroid is over there. Okay. So what I'm going to have the Mississippi do is jump over to here. And I am also going to jump over to there. Then Mississippi right next to us. You are going to go and mine. God, where is it? There's a big old blue asteroid here. We'll start with that one. Oh no, there it is. So start with that one because you have the raw miners to get the most out of it. I can actually see it from here. That's our starting ship. Looks like the ship is vaporizing each time. Well, maybe it is. That's our starting ship that I made. Bolted on to just an extra hull. That's all blocks. And I started thinking about doing a design on it, but then yeah, then we went modded. 51,000 trinium on that. Nice. Yeah, the starting one is that. I was gonna like design up around it and make it into like a bridge and wings and stuff, but then even now that would work. I could just add on bulk here and then bring them down as wings. Make a scimitar out of it. So much stuff. So if we go in here, it already has 18,000 on board. Actually, how are you doing cargo wise? Okay, yeah, you're gonna fill up soon. That's fine. Actually, do you know what? We'll get it to. And away they go. We'll get them to go refine their stuff. Made 1.8 million. Nice. So, allow up to 25 transporter volume per shuttle every 6 seconds. Sure. Allow up to 3 parallel productions. Do I want to do that? And I think I kind of do. 0.7 million though. Engage transport mode. I don't know what that does. Oh, he has a minor captain on board. That's actually brilliant. He has boarders on board. I'll take 10 boarders because I have a shuttle. I need more pilots. I'll take more pilots because this is great. Let's get a few more pilots. Gunners, mechanics, all that were fine. Go. Oh, but I do have to hire him. So that's what I was kind of wondering is, can I set it up that... I know that's his trade goods, but can I set it up... I was hoping I could set it up that he'd sell that other stuff, but obviously he doesn't. At least I can just store it all there and get a freighter to come and do it. Right, we're just waiting for the Mississippi to refine its goods and come back. And then we're going to direct it to mine all the trinium. Oh, actually, who's the captain of the Mississippi? What are you? You're a merchant. It's like we have a minor captain that we can hire on the station. Trader from the Uzens. Not to be mistaken with the cousins. Oh, there we go. The resources done. So we're at 100,000 trinium now. We're getting there. Autosaves, Bounty, Fort Knox, Burrell. It's... Yeah, you can see like one of my... Oh, that's the early Mississippi, is it? No. This is the evolution of our starting ship. And then we went up to this. Rig? What the hell is that? Oh, that's like an asteroid. When I was messing around learning how to do stations. Sacramento needs 123,000. So yeah, we're pretty close to building another one of these. Sensors have picked up a short subspace burst of signals. That's fine. Mississippi is probably just in that undocking phase. So we'll get a second one of these. We'll arm it. We'll grab the other two guys, and then we're going to move up to the next area. We'll go up through the gates. Let's see about unlocking Xanion tech. It'll be huge. We'll get their transporters and stuff. Build bigger ships. We build our Griffin. I'll keep pausing the game when I jump in here, but I think I can make the Griffin a size 10. Yeah, we need a bunch more trinium. That's okay. I think, like, see, that is nicely done. Also, he has turret marks on it. Nice. I always love seeing turrets built into these designs, because then I can just put in the little phaser strips and stuff, or the disruptor points on this. We'll have that flanked by two Mirandas. We can have the two Königsberg then as security around here. Right. Mississippi is nearly here. Pirates attacking this sector. I'm on my own, so I better launch my fighters. What was that? Did you notice little question mark symbols on the bottom? That was interesting. Oh, do you know what I should do? I should give one of these fighters to the station, because the station is a hangar. Mississippi. This rock, wasn't it? Start with that one. Focus on the trinium. Get them all docked up. Yeah, I need one docked up because I can just give one to the station. What I might do is I might sell this asteroid. We'll keep this one here just doing what it's doing. And then maybe we'll like try and build up here. God damn it. It just docked. Kill them all. Excellent. Station just moving the Rex out of the way. I'll actually get the fighters to do the loot. And then we'll get them to return. If I was to put salvaging fighters in the station, I doubt it would actually salvage Rex around itself. Mississippi is finished with that order. Are you sure? Because I can see a rock right in front of you. Oh, because it's breaking it apart. And then it's counting it as different asteroids. That's fair enough. Right. Oh, that's right. I need to manage this first. Go in here and we can do squad. And we go in here. Transfer that over. Here, manage. Yeah, you're gonna need pilots, that's fine. Can't he, like, hire his own crew? Here. Do that. Yes. Confirm. You're building one. Is that because you only have one pilot? You don't even have a pilot. Hangar space 7.4. That's not what I want to do. I want to go in here. Small fighters, you can hold 7. Yeah, I just stuck on 2 hangars down there. What I could do is pop into our friendly interior. Say, I'm going to give you a massive hangar. Doesn't need to launch anything. Because one of the hangars on the outside can launch. And then I'm going to hire crew from myself, I guess. We'll get a bit of security. Get a bunch of engineers. Get a bunch of miners. I'll get a bunch of regular crew. Sure. That should be that. Trading overview. No trade routes detected. Visit more stations to discover new traders. Sell 2 stations. I mean, I don't know what I'm pressing here. Okay. Could I be giving the station a captain? Could I hire that crew? Kinda looks like I should. Like, I'm gonna hire that crew anyway because we want an extra captain for another ship. And then because I actually have that installed in it, but should I permanently? Oh, I can. Yeah, I can do that. So I install that permanently. That should give me traders in at least 8 sectors, but there probably is none because we're in the kind of the middle of nowhere. Oh, there it is. Well, now this is a whole other thing I've never looked at in this game. A good demand of platinum, that's fantastic to know. It's also a good supply though. Oh, that's view local supply and demand, right. So yeah, I can't detect any trade routes. Can't really do anything on that screen. Okay. I don't know. Oh, now he's building a bunch of fighters. Lovely. So he'll have some fighters to defend himself. Hopefully he'll do that automatically. And is that's another claimable asteroid in the system? Was that always here? How much money have I got? 4.9 million. It's not enough to do the station and build a ship. Doesn't mean I can sell the other asteroid though. We'll just have 2 here. Mississippi orders. Just mine the sector now. You already have 29,000 tritium. Oh. I'll do as well. Right. Right. I can only kind of hope that that bounty will be fine. Also, the Mississippi should be fine. What was that? I need to do a test against the pirates in the next area. See if we can do anything. Love the warping. Right, the gates. South, southwest. East, southeast. Sinister Utopia. Delta. Fort Knox sold 305 platinum. Right. Need my boys to jump through here. We're currently neutral with these guys. We're getting onto good. We get 4,000 rep with them, we get good rep. Not too bad. That ain't too bad. And then the Uzans are our friends. Just waiting. Actually, that's the Milano as well, so we can go in here and see. Get right above us. Cool. Burrell coming? He is moving to the gate, it seems. The Zotan got nuked pretty much straight away. That's hilarious with the vanilla guns in it. Umbrella, what are you doing? I know I'm going to need both of these ships here if we're going to stand a chance. I could really do with you getting through that fucking gate. Nox is selling gold. What do we make the second station into? Need to go and have a look at the supply and demand in the area, I guess. What are you doing? Sitting there waiting. Okay, we know there's two here. Go have a look. Alright, we do have pirates, so... Oh, it's a shipyard. Why can't I see his ship model? It's weird. Wait, what? Good things are moving. I can see them up there. Subjugator. Alright, it's a little bit bugged. That's fair enough. Alright, but we fired you. Don't know the range of my torpedoes. Well, there we go. What is that? Oh, is that boarding strength? Is that what that is? We're about to find out how strong these guys are. Because they are incoming. Oh, they have no firepower? They're gonna like overwhelm us with numbers? I'd imagine we're probably just not in the correct area yet. Like neonite based. Oh, here's more. Teddy Bomber, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. Oh, it's hard cells. Poor guys. Oh, here's a threat. Here's an actual threat. Okay. They're taking down the shields of the Burrell. Nope, that's the Milano. Oh, we got friendlies in here. Good, good, good. Nice. Okay. Now we're on good terms with them. Turns out these guys are pretty strong. Collect loot fighters, please. I forgot to deploy you again. Luckily, the Konigsberg class has like pretty decent armor. We don't have to worry too much about them losing their shield. I don't know about the Miranda. Luckily, we haven't gotten to that point yet. We're just gonna fly through everything and pick up all the loot. Milano can actually start salvaging. Burrell. We're just going to be attack all enemies. And then if an enemy does pop in, we'll join in. The titanium in the station. Station is not anything fabulous, so go over here where our allies nuked the rest of their fleet. Boys are still collecting all the stuff. So we now know these pirates kind of range from not a threat to like pretty strong. 6.7 Omicron. If we face the fleet of ships that strong, we'd have to leave. I was kind of worried. I was like, they had a couple of hundred strength. Like, nah, that can't be right. The red victory. He's taking the loot. He's actually going around taking loot. Okay, you guys are both mining. That's fine. You're doing a bit of salvage. We'll probably not bother with the salvage too much. He's got his shields back. Fully repaired. Beautiful. Escort me. Escort me. We'll go right next door where we know there's another signature. Tandem warheads. Let's throw them into that tube. Oh, alright. Oh, dealing with a trader. See how we get on, because we have to survive 100 seconds. Oh, did my fighters all get destroyed, or have I never collected them? I never collected my fighters. I actually went to launch my fighters and then I realized they're not in this system. 3 left. Right, none of these are strong. Alright, sector cleared. Interesting. Miranda doesn't give a damn. I do need to go retrieve my fighters, though. My God. Yeah, 10 lost fighters. Let's do that. Boys can hang out there if they're not going to follow us. It's fine. Yes, we have entered a hazard zone. Alright, I've ordered my guys to return. Received a refund because our production chain has changed. Grand. A bunch of kinetic and nuclear. We'll go with the kinetics. We've got some fusions and nuclears. Good on crew. Don't want to unassign him. Fine. Sorry, we are carrying a bunch of stuff. Go. Yeah, we definitely helped. We fired in their general direction. Right, I guess we could jump here and try and get a bit closer to this area. One fighter left to return. Oh, look at the habitat, that's cool. Few asteroids around. Couple of gates, cool. He's running on south, so I don't want to go south, I want to go that way. Okay, we have a known signal there. What if we jump into you? There are a bunch of unknown signals. So ideally, one of the upgrades we put into this is a deep scan radar. When we can unlock the next level of tech. Of course, we're now friendly with the crowd that own this space, so if we can find a shipyard, we should be all good. And they're Star Wars based, and the Empire, it looks like. I'm not paying to go through the gate. Oh, well, a jump up there. Interesting. Might actually do that one. South gate. Yeah, we'll go through this one. It's a decent length of a jump. If I can find an equipment dock or something, then we can buy the local map. Buy the local map because it'll be cheaper. We took a little bit of damage from hitting an asteroid. Alright, resource depot. It costs us 389, that'll do. I like the stations, very good. Oh, okay. Jesus. I was like, what? So you can see that we're close to the void, so you get this effect. We're close to this rift here, so you get that kind of effect where there's like a change in the space. Cool. Anyway, resources, yeah. You guys, you need to, use your brains and also use the gates. Oh. Who are these guys? Oh, there's Zotan. Can I get it? No, I was gonna say, can I get a hit in before they kill them all so that we can get a bit of credit? No. There's a module over there that I want to get before this guy. There are also trinium ships. Might be worth us salvaging for a minute. I'll put that on control by player. really hope I'm hitting this tritium block that we're looking at and not something beside it. Six. Oh man. $150. Oh god, okay. Do I have a better salvager yet? Nope. $500 DPS light beam bank, nice. Range of 17 on that beam bank, very nice. Liking that. Stick them onto the next ship. Cattle farms. It's a bunch of cattle farms. My guys have not made the jump yet. Okay. So we're in the Burrell. Oh, now it jumped through. Cool. So it looks like the Burrell has a problem going through the gates. Milano does not. It's about to arrive. Nice. So, escort me. me. I'm going to jump there. They actually have a longer jump range than the Miranda. Oh, are we in the middle of the ring? Must be in the middle of the ring. Alright, shipyards. Equipment. Switch torpedoes. Do an exotic fighter squadron thing. Cool. Gives you 3 squadrons. Another deep scan radar. Enduring mortar. 500 DPS at 18 kilometers. Okay. Trinium as well. Oh, speaking of. Mining laser, yeah, okay. Mortar and phasers. And we'll take the mining laser. But you're 93 kilometers away. I should probably do the repairs. They are purifying, that's fine. They're still trinium, so we could stick them on a fighter. $295 DPS, 49. 492 DPS fighter. Throw that into our other squadron that's kind of just holding things. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't match the squad type. Well, then I'll just make a new one. Pop it in there. Keep it separate, that's all. We're not producing it. We're not putting pilots into it or anything like that. The Burrell is very slow. Anyway, we're in to take the eastern gate. Western gate, even. Cross the void. Rifts in the space-time continuum are blocking the way to the next sector. And again, you can kind of see that behind the planet there. Like a lightning storm in space. Couple of venators. Resource depot. But that must have been the area then that we met the tougher opponents, or was it here? I thought it was around here actually. Still saying that we need to get closer to the center, but Third nerd. YouTube just recommended you the channel? Good. Well, hopefully you enjoy it here, but we're just doing a bit of Avorion today. I don't know what we'll be doing something else later on. We do a lot of random stuff here. Did I build that ship myself? No. No. This is a mod. Yeah, I'm not that skilled. I've customized it a little bit. Put in extra torpedo launchers and stuff in the back. Added a few more turrets and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not that good at building. We do have a number of pretty cool mods installed. Couple. All your ships are cargo containers with rockets. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes at the start, isn't it? I think when we get further in and we have a load of resources and stuff, I might build another ship, or maybe expand this one into an actual ship. This was my starting ship, which is just a little miner that we have now. I was going to do some design stuff on it, but then I kind of said, I'll just get a modded ship because they're cool. 23,000 trinium in that. Nice. Okay, you got 69,000 neonite. Nice. 40,000 trinium. Lovely. Alright, we'll leave him at that. And we're going back to you. Yeah, we went with the Miranda because we'd started out with like birds of prey and stuff. So we're using Trek Effects sound pack. And a bunch of weapon mods. So like Klingon weapon pack and Federation. It's pretty cool. You prefer playing on sandbox than turning off dirt? Yeah. I can see that. I kind of wanted to do, you know, the original way it's meant to be done. Why do I not like those guys? So that's been our path so far. We've now made an alliance with this crowd here, and I just put down a mine here. We actually have a second claimable asteroid there that I need to look at. Okay, so you doing the thing? Do the thing. Any minute now they might pop through. Actually, I'll go to the resource center and drop off what we have. Yeah, I'm the same. I love the openness of it. You know what? Do you have any ores to refine? Just get the both of them to do the same thing and then they'll be over here. Yeah, you'll notice like we have Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, Star Trek, a bunch of other things for factions and stuff. So we're currently actually, the alliance we're in is actually a Federation faction. We're coming through this more Empire-based faction now. Funnily enough, a lot of the pirates are they're rebels. That's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Get all that done. Oh, we picked up some Ogonite. Interesting. Who had that? The other main run on the channel at the moment is the Star Wars Interworlds mod for X4 we're doing. And then we're doing some Starsector as well. All about the space games and every other random game that pops into my head as well. Farming Sim is another one. What I might do later, actually. Just to chill out. The boys will get that done. I mean, that's probably where we're gonna go. In all your games. Probably what you got recommended the channel. East. No, we're going northeast, right? No, we're in west. God damn it. Cardinal directions. The Burrell is under attack. Oh, it ran into the station. Nice, it just knocked 2,500 relations off of that faction for us. Huh. I should try a game called Out of Order. I have tried a game called Out of Order. I was looking at the latest patch and thinking of playing it. See, do I have it installed at the moment? No, I don't have it installed at the moment. Oh no, I like Out of Order. I was just waiting for more stuff in it. Did both of them finish that? I don't know. Oh, yeah, the relationship drop. Yeah, fair enough. Well, we did ram their station. Just fair enough. Basically, I'm just trying to explore a bit and then get into the Xanion area so that our mission changes and we can unlock the tech. We ran into pirates in that area before and we weren't able to handle it, so I'm hoping that we can now. There's the other refining done. Lovely. Go through this gate. I want to get my transporter tech. And I want to be able to build up to 10 subsystem slots. So that I can get my Griffin. Although that needs a ton of resources. Battlestar Galactica is 1,438 meters long. That's 5,000 crew are working on it at one time. Oof. Here we go. Now we're in a Xenion area. And there's a fight in front of us. Oh, these two are at war? Oh, that's actually brilliant. That is actually brilliant. So we're in the right area now. Clear pirate sector, gain 65,000 reputation and buy it at a shipyard. Buy it for ores at a resource depot. We might actually be able to do that. Hold on. How much does it take? $122. Oh, the raw ore. That's right. The raw ore. Never mind. Or buy it for a ridiculously high price at the smuggler's market. Interesting that these guys are at war, though. That's gonna be nice. We might get them to like back us up if we go to war with this crowd. So I do want to go to war with a faction and like try and take their some of their territory. We're not going to be able to take all of it. Okay, buddy, your shields are about to go down. He has 6.6 million hull. Nice. I don't know how big a fan I am of the fact that this crowd have a lot of energy weapons, as in electricity weapons. Tesla weapons, that's the word. I want to see what this other crowd have. I could bring the bounty up. I can have the Mississippi mining down below, because like, we've come up this far now, the last few minutes. I can keep the Mississippi mining down here. Although they're pretty close by now. Let's do this. You need to go over to there. Can't enchain after a persistent mine order. And what we'll do is get you to go there, 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 fine ores, there, there, fine, loop, done. And then the bounty. We're in the middle of nowhere right now, so we're going to get you. Jump there. Damn it. Go there, you're gonna go there, you're gonna refine ores. Go there, there, there. And up to us. Your friends will find this shield quite operational. Indeed. I kind of want to help them out and attack this, and it'll get us reputation with them. But I don't want to go to war with the station like straight away. So in the meantime, we'll just get the bounty to come up here and be ready to salvage it when it explodes. Uh-oh. Oh, they're they're beams. 1.3 Omicron, okay. This is where the fun begins, because we get to salvage everything from the war. It's like early days in Starsector. Just follow around fleets until they get into fights and then pick up their dead. Omicron. Ooh, he's a strong boy, okay. He doesn't seem to be firing anything though. There he is. Don't mind the little Miranda. Hey, little Willy. Oh yeah, they nuked the Star Destroyer over there. A Victory. Or a Victory frigate, not a Star Destroyer. Oh, he was mainly titanium and trinium. They're chunky. Turd Nerd, thank you very much for becoming a member, dude. It's very much appreciated. Unfortunately, I don't have much set up for rewards and such, but I'll try and get around to that at some point. Where's the next one gonna explode? Oh, you're dead. That's where you died. Stop spreading out so much. You're moving all the loot around. Pop out and pollute your lungs. That happens. Or is it I might be calling here in a minute though to go get some food myself and be back on a little later. Was going to, but then we ran into this. Lovely, bit more Xanian. Yeah, we can unlock this. If we can take out a pirate sector, fantastic. Because then we'll get the Xanian tech. We'll be able to like scale up a couple of our ships. And then we can see what our power rating is. A lot of dead ships here. I need to get the bounty needs to get up here like pretty soon. Just finished refining the ores. Okay. Like what I'll do when we end the stream there for the moment is oh, you took out one. Nice. I'll let this run a little bit and just let the bounty salvage and all that kind of crack. He's not winning that though. I would help him, but I really don't want to. I guess he's doing a decent bit of damage because they're much more technologically advanced with their ship design and materials. So he's holding in there nicely. And they've got reinforcements, so this is going to drag on a bit for the other crowd. Seriously, stop running. How is everyone else doing? They're on the way. That must be a chunky ship. He still has 5.1 Omicron firepower. Oh, he only has 1.2. Okay, sorry, he's one of the weaker ones. Damn, he's gonna get him close. Oh, it's a shame. We could nearly survive it. He had help from a friendly. Bounty is continuing to jump. Just got shields back. How did he get shields back? He's been getting a shot for the last 30 seconds. Ah, this is the end. He's at 0.5% of hull. There it is. Well fought, Star Destroyer, well fought. Got him down to 5% hull. I was not expecting him to get him down to 5% hull. This guy has realized all his friends are dead and now he's gonna suicide into the rest of the formation. We now have the resources to build another Miranda. I think is going to be very useful going into a pirate sector up here, by the looks of it. So where did we see a shipyard last? Back over there. Okay. Not too far, it's just a couple of jumps. Grab all that. Lovely, the bounty is 2 jumps out. Start salvaging some of these ships straight away then. Port Knox is still selling off stuff. What are we at on money? 5.4 mil still do more trinium, obviously. What I can do is go down to 4 knocks. Yeah, they're pummeling through the hull there now. They've dealt with the fleet. Okay. Just select the station. Trading overview. Big demand for water. Okay, so water, processors, power units, oil. We could do oil. When I say we can do oil, I mean by thing over here. I could do an oil rig for 5 million. Wouldn't be too bad. We're not doing that yet because I want to build the ship first. The ship is going to cost 2 million. Yeah. That's under 50% hull. I'm just waiting for my ships to get here so that we can start salvaging their wrecks. I think I need to get the Burrell to jump. Hey, Jonathan Ev, how's it going? Yeah, jump like that. Let's see if I can get all of them through that. Gonna take them a little while to get through that hull. We have a few guys with cannons, that's alright. So weird to see a nebula with massive cannons stuck to the side of it. Gotta love the weapon choice, yeah. Right, I'm gonna get the Milano to jump like that as well, because Milano could nearly make it in 2 jumps. Get to do that. We won't have to pay for gates. You know what I could do? I could have the Milano actually scout out them. And then we'll have the Burrell scout out all of them. And pop back to there. Back to there. Then the bounty is just coming to here to salvage the wrecks. You can see if there's a shipyard close by, so that we don't have to go all the way back. It's only 4 or 5 jumps, but I'd rather not have to go 4 or 5 jumps. So I think clearing a pirate sector is definitely the way we can go about it. It might take a few jumps in. Again, another reason to find a shipyard. Somebody just jumped in or out there, I don't know. Still cool to see a little war going on. So this is the front line. There's going to be systems of turmoil all over the place here. This could end up being pretty sweet for a little salvage. Bounty is here. In your salvage operations. I think it's very thematic that our salvage or miner is a Higaran style ship. This is why we need the Danian research, so that those fighters actually collect everything. Oh wait, except that they're not Trinium fighters, are they? That's right, they're Neonite fighters. So they can't even do the Danian. Just grab a full cargo load there. And I can just head over to the resource depot. Alright, refine those. Bear with me and get a phone call. Right. Sorry about that. What model ship? It's a Miranda class. What the heck? Oh, autopilot turned off. Let me just dock here, and I can pull up the actual mod here in 1 second. Trade resources. Nope, that's the wrong button. Refine all that. If I go into here, we can go down and find the Miranda that we're using. This one. Yep. Then Miranda class Star Trek. Copy that. I'll throw it into thing. Let's pop that up. 1 second now, and I'll get the game back up. Bum, 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 bum. The rifts. I haven't done much of the rifts. I'm planning to do that soon. Here we go. They're extremely challenging. Well, that's good though. You want them to be challenging, right? And I need to click that. So yeah, my guys kind of bopped around there pretty quickly while I was on the phone. All that. Okay, I'm gonna get the bounty. Focus on that wreckage, please. Actually, no, don't focus on that wreckage. What am I saying? Focus on the damn ships. Oh, that's part of the station. Where are these? These ones. That's the one I want. You've done some with your battlecruiser and they just eat you. Gone in with a fleet of 4 battlecruiser and it can only make it to wave 5. Oh, really? Well, they're not. Aren't they supposed to be that you go in and you're supposed to do what you can and then get back out? I thought that's how they were kind of built on. I don't know what way they're scaled either. Wait, are they tearing that apart and then they're not able to do the thing? The one I've been doing is kill 10 waves for a big reward. Ah, right, okay. Presumably there's different types then. Holy crap, look at the amount of resources just sitting around here. I just grazed the edge of it. Mainly neonite. I did not expect them to be mainly neonite. Nom 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 though. That is why you use fighters. They just tear the damn thing apart. Alright, let's get him another target. I think he should go after that victory. Victory frigate. Where was the... Where was the hostile fleet? Yeah, that's a neonite. That's fair enough, right? That's a neonite. So I pushed my way to the center of the galaxy, allied with the faction there, and now I'm hunting for the best parts to fit my... Cool. I've not gotten to the center yet, but we'll get there eventually. This one. He is the one I want. You put a slash, not a question mark. Fair enough. It'll make sense, so it's fine. What's with the solar panels? Wow, look what they did to this ship in the 30 seconds or so that he was at it. What I'll do is go back to player controlled. Get closer. Is this an actual hangar? It definitely is, right? Lovely. Seems to be all framework. Oh, never mind, there's titanium. Grab that. Are you using your own build buff, or are you using a modded ship? Big piece of stone. Alright, that's pretty much all I want out of that ship. Orders. Escort me. Orders. Escort me. And then there's the bounty. Chimera carriers from Eve. Nice. Used to fly one of them. Mainly an Archon, but sometimes the Chimera. Modify the crap out of them. Oh, of course, yeah. That's it. Like these are a great base. Like if you're not great at modeling, like most of us, they're a great base to be able to like put your own flair on it. Definitely. I'm full again. Cool. Now, have you got any of that? Yeah, you got 12,000 Xenion there now, so that's pretty damn good. Now you've got 16,000, even better. Oh, I didn't know you could. I never noticed that button before. Oh, and it's done by type. I'd never noticed this button before. Can you bring in 3D renders? Is that how they do it? You'd imagine there's a YouTube video or something on that, right? No idea how they're doing it any other way. Fair. Yeah, this thing is insane. Replaces gunners and miners with AIs. And then gives you 1,200 pilot workforce. And +4 squadrons. I should probably put that on this ship. Should I put that on this ship? When we get the next technology level, I think I'll put that on this ship. I'm gonna have you salvage, then refine, then a loop. That's wild. You want? What is it that you want? Oh, that order thing I just did? That is... Oh, the subsystem. Sorry, right. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? I'm wondering, should I put it on this ship or should I add it to the Milano and then, because we'll be changing the model of the Milano soonish. Like you. Because he already has the armed turrets and the auto turrets. And where are you? You're there. Oh, yeah, wait, did they find a shipyard? There's a shipyard there. We're neutral to them. They should still let us build a ship in the middle of nowhere though, right? Rift Wars at it. I was thinking of doing a couple of rifts soon. When I get the next... Everything is based around when I get the next tier of resources. Because I have the resources to use them. I just want to be able to build bigger ships. But, yeah, I'm gonna go get something to eat, guys. Do a few bits around the house. And I'm probably come back on in like 2 hours. And we'll do something else. I've let this part run very long. It's like 3 hours.